What the heck is going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. As per usual, welcome back to more esports talk. My name is Jake, breaking down the latest of Call of Duty news out there, and it just continues to keep on rolling. There are plenty of videos coming sometime soon for all of you about the crazy things that Infinity Ward is doing to this game, and I can't wait to talk about that. But when it comes to the Call of Duty League and what teams and who teams are signing out there, the curious CoD signings, they really do continue. The latest and greatest one, that being former Optic MaNiaC joining the Florida Mutineers, which, by the way, let's get this out of the reach right away, guys. It's been confirmed he will be signed as a content creator. And so right there, let me say it right to your eyes, guys. We shouldn't care past that, okay? He has been signed as a content creator. He won't be a CoD sub. He won't be a CoD player. That makes a lot of sense. Seems that a lot of people out there love to be pissed off at who these CoD teams are signing. This is kind of like, the Atlanta FaZe. They announced Noisy Butters, I believe, a couple of days now, too. I understand the debatableness of this choice, okay? I really do. When it comes time for all those people who really care so much about a content creator being signed, let's take a chill pill. But I will say, when it comes time for Call of Duty and signing curious players out there and curious content creators, they are number one on my list. MaNiaC goes to Florida Mutineers. He will be a content creator. Just right off the bat, I understand the debate of if you compare this to a Noisy Butters who did join Atlanta FaZe, she produces a lot more content, she streams a lot more frequently, and she is substantially bigger. That signing makes more sense than MaNiaC, but that's not to say this guy does not deserve a chance to actually keep on making content. Although, yes, you look at his channel, he does not upload with the most frequent of schedules and stream with the most frequent of schedules, but I'm not going to knock the guy for taking a chance that was offered to him. You think the guy's an idiot? You think the guy gets a call from Florida and says, oh, you want to be a content creator for us? And he just goes, no thanks. Of course he's going to take the shot at it. But it does drive a great debate of the three most curious signings out there, that being MaNiaC as a content creator, that being Mboze as a potential sub player for Call of Duty, and that being Censor for a sub and potential starting role as well. Which of those three is the most controversial and questionable and concerning or curious? Let's start the debate, because amongst these three signings, I'm going to have plenty of videos for you guys. As we close this year, I'm working on so many ideas, and thanks to all of you guys in the DMs and comment section, there are so many great talking points when it comes to Call of Duty players, content creation, and pros, and especially when you take one peek at the Reddit. That's all you got to do. The backlash has been immense around these three signings. And again, let me say yet again, congratulations to MaNiaC. I was wrong, by the way. When I first thought he was coming back, he had actually hinted at being signed. I thought maybe a Halo franchise league, maybe the former Halo pro himself was coming back out of retirement to potentially do that kind of thing. He could be producing Halo content. He will be a content creator for the Florida Mutineers. And yet again, congratulations. Not going to knock a guy for taking an opportunity. I hope he makes the most of it. When it comes down to Censor and a guy like Mboze, who we potentially think will be signed as a sub player, we don't know as of where right now. We should know sometime very soon. I ask you guys one last time, which of these is the most curious or maybe controversial signings? Because it definitely drives the debate. You look at a guy like Censor in terms of recency, being a pro Call of Duty player, he has the most recent experience. I would say he has the best experience in terms of championships and results in terms of these three members. If we toss MaNiaC out of that, then we look at a guy like Mboze, kind of the same inconsistency in frequency of that of MaNiaC. He being a sub player, to me, might be the most controversial. I am very curious what team will be, his signing as well, and how he'll show up in these time of things as well. When it comes time for all these former Optic boys, they're going places because they're well connected. I'm definitely not going to knock on these guys for being well connected and taking the opportunities that are set in front of them. When it comes time, though, for MaNiaC being a content creator for a Call of Duty organization, I understand why people would be a bit, worried, maybe upset, maybe concerned about that. It's a peculiar signing. When it comes time for Mboze being a sub player for a Call of Duty League organization, I understand why people might question that. When it comes time for Censor being a sub player, potentially take on a starting role if the opportunity does come as well, I understand the concern around all three of these players. When it comes time for comparing Call of Duty to other esports out there, we rarely see these kind of things. But very, very lastly, again, one last time to all three of these members, congratulations. We'll see which of these three, if not all three, can actually prove themselves to make the most of the opportunities that have been put in front of them. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy. Optic MaNiaC, now a part of the Florida MaNiaC, the Mutineers MaNiaC. Sick.